Who here knows what a blooper is? Oh, come on now, don't be shy. Yes, you, the lady in the hat.
Missed dunks? Yeah, they're great, and there are plenty of other bloopers in basketball, but don't stop there. This world is full of bloopers. Football's got plenty of them. Even boxing's got its share. And, well, the major sports don't exactly have a monopoly on bloopers. Nope, these little smiles can show up in any sport, any place. In the wild world of sports bloopers.
I want you to listen to me. I want you to do what was good to us to get us there. You can't go away from the game plan.
Now, to hear a coach tell it, basketball is a simple game. But something definitely gets lost in the translation from coach to player.
What was that?
Be active at this end.
Deep, 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 deep. Lord. Let's run 53, all right? Let's get a good high percentage shot out of 53.
How could you possibly miss that? That's it! Good job, baby! That's it! That's it!
But round ball coaches won't get any sympathy from their football brethren, who would love to see a normal bounce just once. File this under truth is stranger than fiction. The late 80s weren't exactly kind to the Philadelphia Phillies on the field. But off it, Florida's Route 688 was even crueler. Spring training 1986 brought to the Phillies the same optimism and positive attitude that most teams experience in the Florida sun. But that feeling came to a screeching halt when their bus did the same. It just stopped.
You all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just mad, that's all.
Nothing you can do about it.
Well, I guess the Phillies could consider themselves lucky none of these guys showed up to give them a lift. I mean, where would you put the bats? Remember the good old days when football players in the United States were allowed to spike the ball and dance and celebrate? And now, the show for the person who's seen everything. That's right. It's time for It's Been Done Before.
When the girls got down to earth, they still made news. Northwestern Ohio was the center of a wave of football enthusiasm, and the gals played it regulation all the way. Bone-crushing, earth-shaking scrimmages with free mud packs. Well, it's one way for a girl to receive a pass.
Soccer for the ladies, with Germany in black and white uniforms playing host to Holland on a field deep in a very unladylike mud. Well, that's the fortunes of war. The gals don't seem to mind at all. It speeds up the action. The crowd loves every minute of it. The favorite is Katinka here. Time is running out and still no score. But both teams are fighting hard as ever. In the final seconds, one Valkyrie boots in a goal and Germany wins. Blonde Nell Stewart, the tornado from Texas, who's fought 1,200 bouts and rakes in about 20 grand a year playing rough, tries her famous knee lift on glamorous Gloria, the last from Maryland who forsook a career in opera for a more profitable area in the arena. She's doing fine for a beginner. This is where Miss Stewart begins to fall behind. It's the beginning of the end for the veteran of many bouts and a temporary death knell for Nell. Her lone star is eclipsed by the newcomer from operatic ranks, Gloria Baratina.
Here we go then for the main event of the evening. Explosive this could be. With his back to us, the former British light heavyweight champion Tony Wilson against the reigning Southern Area champion Steve McCarthy. Unbeaten in 10 fights, McCarthy. Southpaw and a good mover against an extremely determined Tony Wilson tonight. Talking to him prior to this. And he doesn't think he can fail.
Now, as far as boxing bloopers go, it'd take a lot of low blows to top this one from this bout between Tony Wilson and Steve McCarthy.
McCarthy now following up here. He's got Wilson in trouble, but Wilson will be dangerous. The crowd on their feet. Wilson reeling all over the place here as McCarthy rains the punches in. He's in trouble. Adrian Morgan could stop this here. Goodness me. Well. I've never seen anything like that before. Mayhem here. As what appears to be Tony Wilson's brother going crazy with an umbrella or something. Well. I don't know how she got in the ring. Oh, I'm amazed. I've never seen scenes like this before. And the referee has not stopped the contest. Well.
Now, the ref never stopped the fight, so McCarthy leaves thinking he's won. Bad move. Then the ref declares Wilson the winner. Real bad move.
That's caused Adrian Morgan trouble here. Bad refereeing there and bad security, but a bad reaction from this crowd as well. And don't like this at all.
Once again, the show for the person who's seen everything. That's right, it's time for It's Been Done Before.
European heavyweight champion Rick Richardson defends his crown against Brian London. The
place is Porthcawl, Wales, but the spirit of Donnybrook is in the air. It seems London, whom American fight fans will remember, thinks Richardson is playing too rough. Butting, to be precise. So, London complains of a cut eye and foul play to the ref. But the ref doesn't believe him and puts London out. How wrong he is. Richardson is declared the winner, but London still feels bouncy and keeps right on fighting. What's more, 2 more Londons take the ring. Ryan's brother and his father, a former British champ. And away they go. Finally, the Bobbies reach the ring. It's too late to enforce the Marquis of Queensberry rules, but they've got to save the name of British sportsmanship somehow. This is hardly cricket. After all, Brian, old man, it isn't winning that counts. It's how you played the game, old chap, don't you know?
This is it, do or die.
To Rowinski. In a crowd, puts it up. And we've got a whistle. He almost made it anyway. Rowinski's going to the line.
Jim Rowinski has a chance to win the game in 1 second.
That's ridiculous.
Gary Yeoman's is furious. Rowinski can win it here.
80% free throw shooter. Now he has 1 shot. He waited too long.
Oh, no.
He's got 10 seconds. And he waited too long.
Oh, no. A little bit bittersweet for Topeka when Rowinski could have won the game. And he took too much time to shoot his free throw.
We will be back with the overtime. It's Topeka 104. Cedar Rapids 104. OT coming up next.
Ah, yes, the rodeo. People riding animals that don't want to be ridden. Sounds like a blooper just waiting to happen. Think any of these guys stay up there as long as Rowinski? Me neither. I guess you could consider this rodeo for smaller people.
It's really the royal sport, with the Queen and Queen Mother among the thousands present for the Grand National Steeplechase, a 30-jump, 4.5-mile route that's called the world's toughest test of horse and rider. This year, a stunning surprise in the finish. A shoe-in victory evaporated when, with 60 feet to go, the royal entry Devon Locks stumbled and fell. ESP romps home the winner. Devon Locks at a terrific pace, building up to a last-minute letdown, borne by his owner with queenly dignity.
Seriously, though, if there ever was something not intended to carry people, it was a concrete canoe. You heard right, a concrete canoe. But every year, engineering students from around the U.S. get together to race these floating rocks. The competition is sponsored by Master Builders and the American Society of Civil Engineers. And not only do the canoes float, but they've evolved into design gems that the competitors pamper.
When you got a new Corvette, you wash and wax it, don't you?
You know, the man has a point. You know, but really, why?
Well, women really like guys who build canoes.
Yep. They're made of concrete, but the real trick is not whether the 200-pound canoes will float, but whether they'll crack when you kneel in one. 19 colleges competed in 1990 for $5,000 in scholarship money. Each school was represented by a men's, women's, and a co-ed boat. But as serious as their competition was, once the final race had been run, it was clear that fun weighed heaviest on the minds of the competitors.
And we sunk down.
Well, we sunk down.
That's what we designed it for. We just came here for fun.
Yes, once again, the show for the person who's seen everything. That's right, it's time for It's Been Done Before.
When Vicente Gutierrez of Chile plays ping pong, the casual onlooker might assume that the Chilean doesn't take himself seriously. Onlookers assume thusly in France, nicknamed Senor Gutierrez the clown of ping pong. Regard the champ from Chile. He sits down on the job, and when thirsty, why, he drinks. Mais oui. Scorning the usual tools of the table tennis trade, Vicente relaxes before continuing on to Bucharest, where he'll compete for the world crown. Win or lose, he'll be remembered in France. Frenchmen like a good loser. They like a good winner. So voila, the Chilean provides both in one fell swoop. C'est formidable. This human pincushion, Scarabée, says hit me. He's out to beat the world's record for immunity to pain. Ouch! Well, that's what you would say, but Scarabée is a complete stoic to such pinpricks. Scara thinks he could fight it out with a sewing machine, but figures the only thing that could beat him would be a wound to his pride. That would really get under his skin.
Russian dogs not only cruise around in space satellites, they've got their own soccer league now. Here's the Easter holiday match that winds up the season. Dogville in striped jerseys, Barker team in solid colors. There's a foul called, and here's the ref yanking a player out of the game. The last-minute tally puts Dogville ahead 2-0.
Here's the inbounds. Jackson takes a three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebound. Richard Mudd of Detroit dunks it in the wrong basket. Check the replay. Here's the jumper by Jackson from the corner. Mudd boxed out, gets good position, grabs the ball, and goes up and slams it through.
Once you've found the right basket, the dunk can be a devastating offensive weapon. And its defensive counterpart, the rejection, serves as a pretty good deterrent. But good luck trying to deter these guys on their way to the hoop. Heck, to stop these guys, you'd have to be like 7'6". Right, Manute? Wonder how Manute would do with a trampoline. And so we draw to a close our look at the wild world of sports bloopers. And what a wonderful world it is that affords the planet's couch potatoes the opportunity to ridicule and laugh aloud over the foibles, flubs, and faux pas of the athletic elite. A world in which the graceful seem cloddish, the immortal look incompetent, and the dominating appear frail. Basically, these guys can goof up just like us, and that makes me feel great. So before we go, let's check out some more football bloopers.